Welcome back to KRON 4's live coverage of Carnaval 2007.
It is the 29th annual Carnaval. We are live here at 24th and Harrison with Roberto Hernandez. And coming up behind us, I think it's one of the favorite groups we remember every year just because of the pronunciation of the name, Fogo na Roupa.
Take a look at the size of this group.
And this is a group that actually Carlos Acetuno was a founder of, and we honor him. And much love to you, Carlos. I know you're with us in spirit, my brother.
He said he passed away last year at the age of 45.
He was the founder of this group, and if you see the Carnaval poster, he's featured on that, and this is a tribute and a dedication to him this year for all that he has left in terms of heritage.
Well, hit by beads here. The beads are flying. This group is actually performing the Flight of the Quetzal, celebration of the birth, passion, and the legacy of Carlos that we were just mentioning. The Quetzal, by the way, is one of the most widely seen and spectacular birds in Central and South America. It has a legendary mythical representation of the Mayas in Guatemala, and it's also a very sacred symbol of freedom and wealth. So the Quetzal carries quite a bit of weight in the culture.
And you know what's so beautiful is that how the group, despite the loss of their leader, was able to collectively come together and continue that energy and that love. Because you know, sometimes when somebody goes before us, people fall apart and they're not able to continue.
The group could have easily fallen down.
Energy, I just feel their energy just so beautiful.
He did what a master does. He gave them something. He built a structure, has a solid foundation, and it will not go away despite the loss of its leader. It will continue. And look at how many, I can't even begin to count.
The size of this group.
They must have 100 people out here on the street, maybe a little more, but look at the beautiful variation in color from the golden, the yellow to the white and the red. It is quite masterful.
Also the variation of ages. We see adults dancing in white, and then we're coming up behind them, the younger kids in red.
And there's Henry.
So this young contingent here, tell us a little about them.
They're the fire, they're the beginning of life. They represent the fire of Phoenix being reborn. Carlos Acetuno will live on forever.
What's the age range here?
Anywhere from 5 to 11, 12.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Henry. The name of the group again, Fogo na Roupa, presenting Flight of the Quetzal. This is one of the mainstays here at Carnaval. They always send the crowd home happy. This is one of the larger groups, and they do a great job, especially considering the fact that they lost their leader suddenly and unexpectedly last year.
Isn't this Copareia, right? This what the gentleman
Capoeiras.
Capoeiras, gracias, thank you. Another Portuguese term.
Yeah, and actually Carlos Acetuno became a mestre, and he became a master. And actually went to Brazil, I was talking about earlier. You know, and that's the beautiful thing. I remember Carlos calling me from Brazil the first time he went and kept calling me every day. And I kept saying, I'd tell him, stop calling me. You know,
get out there and enjoy it.
Go out on the beach and enjoy it. And he did, but it was his dream that he had to be able to be in Brazil and to come back and give what he learned here.
Well, it's obvious that he's done that. We want to go now to Henry, who is live on 24th here at Harrison. Henry?
Yeah, so the one thing about Capoeira here is that it is a cross between a martial art and a dance, and I've never figured out how, excuse me.
It's going to hit you, Henry, look out.
Sorry.
You don't interrupt, Henry.
I guess I shouldn't be asking questions. So would you explain which part is the dance and which part is the martial art?
It's mixed, you know. If you notice, there's movements that look like dance, and then they're also mixed in as martial art because this developed as in the slavery period in Brazil, and they were trying to disguise fighting as a dance. So it's all mixed in.
Thank you. Boy, you got to be careful when you interview these folks.
That's fine.
Look out, Henry.
Legs flying. I can imagine, though, you're using your legs to defend yourself, but isn't it lovely? You don't use a weapon. Your body becomes your defender.
And what a great aerobic.
Absolutely. Look at that.
It's a great workout, but you know what's so beautiful? It's not an aggressive, like karate. You see these karate moves where people are beating up. This is more of using your body in a gentle way, you know, and I love the fact that you learn how to dance and you learn music too.
Not only that, but when you look at them, they look very balletic,
yes,
very artistic.
Yeah.
All that movement, that
very graceful.
Very. Yeah. It's really quite beautiful to watch.
We want to move on now to our next group. It's Marahege. It's their 12th year at Carnaval. Again, one of the mainstays here. Again, Brazilian-based. It's an art group that dedicates itself to the work of its ancestors from Brazil.
I love the way they talk about the theme. This, you know, love is the theme, and they call it the spirit of love. They say pure universal love that